back to my channel. So I'm doing another quick video. Again, we're doing this at almost 11 o'clock at night because it's hot. It's my only chance. I don't like screaming over the AC, so yeah, we're doing it. It's what I added to Goodreads in July. I'm gonna try to do this quick. I added a bit this month, not as much as usual. So yeah, let's just start. We have a bunch of new releases. First, we have The Story Keeper by Kelly Rimmer. It's her latest release. I heard about it from Krista from Books and Jams. It came out on July 21st. In the aftermath of a tumultuous year, Fiona Winslow finds solace in the decaying grandeur of I cannot pronounce his name. Warimbra, the rambling family estate she once called home. Intent on restoring it, she discovers the keys to more than just the dilapidated mansion. Beneath the crumbling plaster and dust are secrets that have been buried for a generation. When a curious book, The Midnight Estate, catches her attention in her late uncle's library, Fiona is plunged into a tale that mirrors her own, a story of love, loss, and betrayal. I don't know what that means, but alright. Then we have The Silent Appeal by Janice Hallett. It's coming out August 25th. It's the next one in the Faraday Players, appeals, I guess, it's the same people. Then we have Paper Ghost by Sarah Addison Allen. This is another Krista book. It's coming out on September 1st. I heard about these. She does a quarterly new release video. So part ghost story, part love story, and steeped in magical realism, Paper Ghost will transport you to a place where old secrets echo through the years and love finds a way of bringing us home. Every family has its secrets. The Wester women live inside theirs. For decades, the women of Wester House have unsettled and fascinated their small, timeless North Carolina town. Their home is full of whispers, old griefs, and uncanny knowing. But when Wilhelmina Wester reaches out to the granddaughter she once pushed away, long-buried truths begin to stir. I don't know what that means, but alright. And there's 2 different timelines. It sounds like a Halloween-y book. I may save it for October. Then, Without Saying Goodbye by Laura Jarrett. I heard about this one from Chloe. 2 women will do whatever it takes to protect their own, no matter the cost, to anyone else. Karis? I don't know. Leaves her life behind in a fiery wreck. Lily slips away from hers early one morning, silent as a shadow. Both are mothers and both are desperate. When the 2 women are thrown into each other's past, they strike a tentative bond. How is this name? Cerys? Karis? Saris? Is a mother with no children to care for anymore, and Lily is doing all she can to take care of a 4-year-old on her own. But each keep secrets from the beginning, the scars, the loneliness, and most importantly, who they actually are. They need to work together to survive, but how can they trust each other? Because everybody knows the longer a secret is kept, the worse its consequences will be when the truth comes out. I want to know the secret. Then we have Let's Call Her Barbie by Renee Rosen. I heard about this one from the currently reading indie press list. It's a story about the woman who invented Barbie, essentially. So, alright. It's, narrative, it's based on a true story, but it's fiction, I guess. Then we have the new, Armand Gamache book, Miss Wilcott's Ghost. It's Gamache number 21, coming out October 20th. Then we have What We Talk About When We Talk About Dumplings by John Lorink, another currently reading recommendation. It's a nonfiction book with stories about dumplings. Then we have Birdie by N. West Moss. Heard about this one from Chantel Reads All Day. It's a middle grade. 11-year-old Birdie and her younger brother Mouse have always looked out for each other. They make the perfect pair, I guess. Birdie is realistic and practical, while Mouse is affable and trusting. After their mother dies of cancer, Birdie and Mouse are forced to move out of the city to the country with relatives they've never met. Aunt Mitzi and Uncle Shadow's house is full of organized chaos, and it takes Birdie time to adjust to having adults around. but the kitchen is always stocked and both kids are allowed to play outside as often as they want. There's only one, I guess, problem? I don't know why they cut off words on Goodreads. It's all temporary. Their social worker has promised to find them a permanent home by the next school year, whether they want to leave or not. Okay, why? I'm a little nervous. If they leave, I will lose my mind, because I'm assuming they're going to get attached. And I do not appreciate heartbreak in my orphan stories. I need it to end happy. Gilly Hopkins traumatized me. Then we have The Children on the Train by Anna Stewart, coming out August 4th. It's on my TBR, so I'm not going to read the description. For Such a Time by Kate Breslin. I heard about this one from Jeanette from Jane Reads. In 1944, blonde and blue-eyed Jewess Hadassah Benjamin feels abandoned by God when she is saved from a firing squad only to be handed over to a new enemy. Pressed into service by SS Commandant Colonel Erich von Schmidt at the transit camp of Theresienstein in Czechoslovakia, she is able to hide behind the false identity of Stella Mueller. So she's Jewish and she's pretending not to be, okay? I mean, sounds scary. Then we have Lending a Paw, Bookmobile Cat Mystery #1 by Lori Cass. I heard about this one from Book Lover Amanda. I've been in the mood for cozy mysteries lately. Just something that doesn't matter too much, but still compelling. With the help of her rescue cat, Eddie, librarian Minnie Hamilton is driving a bookmobile based in the resort town of Chilson, Michigan. But she'd better keep both hands on the wheel because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Eddie follows Minnie home one day, and now she can't seem to shake the furry little shadow. But despite her efforts to contain her new pal, the tabby sneaks out and trails her all the way to the bookmobile on its maiden voyage. Before she knows it, her slinky stowaway becomes her cat co-pilot. And then I guess they solve mysteries. Minnie and Eddie's first day visiting readers around the country seems to pass without trouble until Eddie darts outside at the last stop and leads her to the body of a local man who has reached his final chapter. Okay. Then we have The Plum Tree by Ellen Marie Wiseman. I keep buying her books, not reading them. I heard about this one from Jen from The Bookish Blonde. A deeply moving and masterfully written story of human resilience and enduring love. The Plum Tree follows a young German woman through the chaos of World War II and its aftermath. Bloom where you're planted is the advice Christine Bowles receives from her beloved Oma. But 17-year-old domestic Christine knows there is a whole world waiting beyond her small German village. It's a world she's begun to glimpse through music, books, and through Isaac Barman, the cultured son of the wealthy Jewish family she works for. Yet the future she and Isaac dream of sharing faces greater challenges than their differences in stations. In the fall of 1938, Germany is changing rapidly under Hitler's regime. Anti-Jewish posters are everywhere, dissenting talk is silenced, and a new law forbids Christine from returning to her job and from having any relationship with Isaac. In the months and years that follow, Christine will confront the Gestapo's wrath and the horrors of Dachau, desperate to be with the man she loves, to survive, and finally to speak out. Okay. We'll see. Then we have Her One Regret by Donna Freitas? I heard about this one from Chloe from Always Booked. When successful Rhode Island real estate agent Lucy Mendoza vanishes, leaving her baby behind in a grocery store parking lot, the news quickly makes national headlines. Lucy's best friend Michelle is devastated and terrified that Lucy's life is at stake, but she knows something that could complicate the police investigation. Lucy has confessed something unspeakable. She regretted becoming a mother so much that she'd fantasized about faking her own kidnapping. If the police and media were to find out, Lucy would become monster in public opinion. And I guess this is from the perspective of Michelle and some other mothers. So yeah, interesting. Then we have one that Chloe didn't like, but I'm kind of interested in, The Half-Sisters by Sandy Jones. Kate and Lauren meet for Sunday lunch every week without fail, especially after the loss of their father, but a knock at the door is about to change everything. A young woman by the name of Jess holds a note with the results of a DNA test, claiming to be their half-sister. As the fallout starts, it's clear that they are all hiding secrets, and perhaps this family isn't as perfect as it appears. Yeah. Then we have Bookworm, a memoir of childhood reading by Lucy Mangan. I heard about this one from Krista. So, yeah. Then we have The Resistance Book Club by Ellie Curzon. Ellie Curzon? I thought it was Curzon. I'm missing an S here. At first I thought it was coming out in August, but now it's coming out in November. I don't know. Every page is shared in secret, and a single book could cost a life. France, 1941, Margot locks her bookshop door and slips into the cellar where a circle of brave women gather around by candlelight to read the books that Germans are burning. They are risking everything to share forbidden memories and fight back, but one seat is empty. Esther is missing, and as a Jewish woman, she is in terrible danger. Whatever happens, Margot has promised to take care of Esther's baby, darling Isabel. I mean, that's all you need to know, right? Present day. Lucy gasps as she descends into the cellar beneath the bookshop she has inherited from her grandmother. Wooden chairs are arranged in a circle as if the Resistance Book Club members have just vanished. A candle sits on a saucer. A book lies open. Still grieving her grandmother, Lucy was left a letter about the wartime book club, hinting that a devastating secret in one book is wrapped in yellow newspaper, addressed in faded ink to a woman named Esther. Does it contain a clue about the fate of the tiny baby hidden by the book club? What really happened on that dark night when one of its members was taken by the Nazis? I want to know what happened. I mean, this is my kind of book. Then we have What Kind of Mother by Sheila Norton, coming out August 11th. A mother returns home after being presumed dead for a year, but her family doubts her story and her daughter sees her as a stranger. That's all I got, but alright. Then some more new releases. The Sea Witch Prophecy, Witchlings number 5, coming out October 6th. Fair Are the Meadows, Home to Green Creek number 3 by Lauren Snelling, coming out September 1st. Deck the Halls with Boughs of Murder, Christmas Tree Farm Mystery number 7 by Jacqueline Frost, cannot wait, coming out October 6th. Disenchanted, this is part of the Rewitched series by Lucy Jane Wood, coming out September 8th. And then we have I Found You by Lisa Jewell. This is one of her first books, apparently. I heard about it from Tina from Book Talk, etc. How long have you been sitting out here? I got here yesterday. Where did you come from? I have no idea. East Yorkshire. Single mom Alice Lake finds a man on the beach outside her house. He has no name, no jacket, no idea what he is doing there. Against her better judgment, she invites him into her home. Surrey. 21-year-old Lily Monrose has only been married for 3 weeks. When her new husband fails to come home from work one night, she is left stranded in a new country where she knows no one. Then the police tell her that her husband never existed. I need to know what happens. What does this mean? And then we have Please Don't Hurt Me by Maggie Hartley, coming out August 13th. It's her newest fostering memoir. And then I think this is our last one. A Hopeful Heart, Hearts of Lancaster Grand Hotel, number 1 by Amy Clipston. I never thought I'd want to read the series. It just never appealed to me, but Chloe was reading it, so she got me interested. In this one, we have Hannah finds herself in a crossroads in her life. Her community offers her love and support after the untimely death of her husband, but an Englisher offers her the chance of a new life after an unexpected tragedy. I mean, she falls in love with an Englisher. That's the kind of Amish book I like. So, yeah. That is everything I added to Goodreads in July. I hope I was quick. I'm done making videos now. Everybody's probably trying to sleep. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
Speech on. Close. Open. 20% close. 0 feet. Stop recording.